What if I told you that there was a way to permanently change your eating habits in less than 72 hours? Hello, Dale Majors here, and welcome to another video at Venture Anyway. If you're a motivated person looking to get ahead, then this channel is for you. And today, I want to discuss a secret I learned to permanently change your eating habits. And I've tested this 3 times, and it's been pretty awesome. So, I did a fast. There it is. There's the spoiler. It's through fasting, okay? So, I want to tell you about the 3 experiences that I had fasting and kind of how they changed me. So I'm going to clump together the first 2 that happened about 8 months ago. I did a 2-day fast and then a 3-day fast. And these are water fasts where I just go without food, but I drink plenty of water and liquids. The 2-day one was hard, the 3-day one was hard. And then 2 weeks ago, I did a 7-day fast. So a lot of it was emotional. But what I learned from each of these fasts, and let's talk about the first 2, I went without food, and while I was in that kind of like hungry phase of, man, what am I doing to myself? I realized that a lot of the food that I usually wouldn't go to because it wasn't salty or sweet enough, and it wasn't, it didn't have enough flavor. I wasn't craving that when I didn't have food. I was craving anything as simple as, just plain rice. Man, I would have just eaten plain rice because I was so hungry. And there were a lot of these other foods that I would have eaten where when I'm usually just eating whatever I want, whenever I want, I'm a little more picky about what I eat. So fasting, kind of when you stop eating, it does something magical to you where you become more willing to eat food that's just kind of blah, blah, blah. All right? So I did those fasts, and afterwards, I ate a lot more healthy. The main change that I made was to remove sugar from my oatmeal in the morning. And so I have steel-cut oats, Bob's Red Mill steel-cut oats, and I would put peanut butter in there for some good fat, and fresh papaya or other fresh fruit. And making that change really made a big difference because I wouldn't put brown sugar in to sweeten it, and my taste buds just kind of adapted to that healthier dish. It was awesome. So fast forward maybe 6 months, I did another fast where it was for 7 days. And I'm telling you, I didn't start it very well because I was like eating tons and tons before, but I was so hungry for like 3 days. And in those 3 days, I made so many resolutions to just eat more healthy. And I had a lot of time because I wasn't eating. I probably thought about food too much, but I had a lot of time to really get thoughtful about all of the things that I usually pollute my body with. Processed foods specifically, added sugar, sweets. And during that time while I wasn't eating, there was something kind of magical about not eating and making these resolutions. So in the 10 days following the fast, I've been much more disciplined, but it hasn't been a discipline that takes willpower. I've just been able to eat more healthy foods, and it hasn't taken as much effort. And I think that's what's important, is that if you can permanently change the way that you see food, then you have to exercise less willpower to avoid some of it. So one helpful thing, and I've mentioned this in other videos, is I love reading books about diet because it kind of helps brainwash you a little bit into certain belief patterns about food. And in my case, I figured that whether it was true or not, I would really benefit from believing that sugar is the devil. So during that time of not eating, I had all these thoughts and resolutions to really push the sugar away from my diet. Just any place I could, eat less sugar, eat fewer processed foods. And since my fast, I've done a whole lot better, and it's been a lot more enjoyable. So I had a cookie at an event yesterday, and it was just not near as good as I was hoping it to be. And I had a few other sweet things. I had a piece of a sweet roll, and man, it was like an explosion in my mouth in not even a great way. It tasted good, but it was too sweet. So going without food can be a really great way to rewire your taste buds and rewire the cravings that you have for food. So if you find yourself having tons of cravings, consider doing like a 36-hour fast where you have a meal at night as your dinner, you don't eat the next day, and then you eat the next morning when you wake up. And just see what kind of thoughts you have in regards to what kind of foods and cravings you want and your eating habits. And every time I've done this, these 3 times, my eating habits have gotten better each time. They're still not perfect. I'm still not, I still don't eat completely clean, but I eat way better. So anyways, try it out. And if you do, I'd love to hear your experience. I've had a lot of friends that have done a 2-day fast, a 3-day fast, and they've thanked me for it. So maybe you will be the next one to thank me for it. If you're going to try a fast, or if you've done one and experienced similar results, I'd love for you to comment and let me know. And thank you for watching this video. Again, if you're new to the channel, you'll want to like, subscribe, share, and join us. I post videos 5 days a week, and they're all geared to help you learn to take action and live a better life. So I'll see you on my next video.